So this portion of the exam is for the height and weight, and you'll be taking this while you do vitals. When you're actually in your test, you will have one scale that's being designated for weight and one scale that's designated for height, and you'll be told that on the morning of. For now, we're just going to use one scale. So when you make sure that you bring your clipboard with you so that you can write down your values, but that you're not holding your clipboard while you're doing this. So make sure you can put it down on the ground beside you. When you're asking for weight, your patient will be stepping up onto the scale facing you. You'll be behind the scale. And then, Carol, can you step onto the scale? Do you have anything in your pockets or anything like that? We should have asked before you. Okay, great. So make sure everything's out of their pockets. They don't have anything else weighing them down. And then ask them what their last known weight was. So Carol, what was your last known weight?
Around 120, 115, 120.
So this also it serves two purposes. It helps you figure out how to, where to set up your scale. So you'll first move the bottom portion of the scale to the appropriate value, and then you'll use the smaller portion of the scale to dial in the actual pounds. So yes, 120, great. So you may step off the scale. And the other reason that you're asking this from a clinical perspective is if you can see if there's been a large change in weight, either up or down, that the patient may not be aware of. So now for height, Carol, if you could face opposite me and then step onto the scale sideways for me, facing away from me. Great. And then with two hands, you're going to raise the top part of the scale.
So this one, it doesn't have the little floppy things to go on the top of your head. So this is in student clinic, but in the one that you're going to be testing on, it does have the bar on the top. So here you'll just use the clipboard.
So Carol, can you just scooch down and pretend that you're smaller than you are for the camera? Thank you. So then you would have them stand up nice and straight and have the bar at the top of their head, and now you may step off the scale. Have them step off the scale, read the value on the scale.
It'll be where the bottom meets the top of the ones that slide inside, right at that.
And then when you're done, you're going to use two hands to bring the scale back down, and you're going to always make sure that you zero out your weight scale before you move on.